All right. You are going to turn this in. Does anyone need one? Need one, Keaton? Anybody else? Come get one if you need one. Hurry up. You're in 7th grade, guys. Come on. No excuses. Best thing to do is keep your mouth shut and just go get it, right? Come on. I know that seems harsh, but we're working on coming to class and being prepared, right? All right, so the absolute value is always the positive. So it's the distance from 0. What's the absolute value of negative 25? The absolute value of negative 4? 4. The absolute value of positive 4? Still 4, right? Absolute value of 8? 8. So we're not taking the opposite here. We're just finding the distance from 0, which is always a positive value. All right, so you've got 2 sections. I got a section where I'm adding and a section where I've got to keep change. So let's go through our adding. Remember, if our signs are the same, we find the sum. Same signs, we add them up. What's 10 plus 4? 14. So if you have a 14 here, you're looking at your 10 and your 4 and you're thinking, how did I get that? I added them up. So on your quiz, if it's 2 different numbers, but they both have the same sign, you're gonna add them up. So your quiz looks very similar to this. So use this on your quiz, right? My signs are different, so I'm finding the difference. What's 21 minus 14? 7. My bigger number is negative, so my answer is. Signs are different again. 15 minus 9. Hopefully you said 6. My bigger number is negative, so my answer's negative. Signs are different still. What's 8 minus 6? 2. Positive or negative this time? Positive, because my bigger number was positive. Negative 6 plus 11. Signs are different. What's 11 minus 6? 5. This time also positive because my bigger number was positive. All right, these we said, excuse me, we have to change to addition. So we've got to keep, change. What's 4 plus 8? 12. Keep, change. Now our signs are the same or different? Different. So we're finding the difference. What's 15 minus 3? 12, but our bigger number is negative. So our answer is negative. Keep, change. We change when it's a subtraction problem, right? Notice these all say something minus that. These were all addition, so we didn't have to keep, change. We only are adding, really. We're no longer subtracting, we're just dealing with negatives at this point. No, you're going to lunch in a minute. I'm sorry. You're behind, so your goal is to catch up. Our signs are different. So what's 19 minus 2? 17. Positive or negative? Negative. My bigger number is positive, so my answer's got to be positive. Here, when I keep, change, my signs are what? They're both negative, so they're the same. So I find the sum. What's 1 plus 19? 20. Positive or negative? Negative. Very good. Here I'm going to keep, change. So I'm adding the opposite, right? 4 plus a negative 8. My signs are different, so I'm finding the difference. What's 8 minus 4? 4. Positive or negative? Good. My bigger number was indeed negative. Mrs. Miller borrowed $15 from Mrs. Wright. The next day she borrowed another 10. So she is in the hole 15 and then she's borrowing 10 more. So plus a negative 10. It's getting more negative, right? So how much does she owe Mrs. Wright now? She owes $25. So would we say that's positive or negative? Negative. So notice they're saying what integer. Make sure you show your proper sign, okay? Savvy begins a hike at an elevation of negative 34 feet. She ended her hike at an elevation of 45. Change in elevation. So end minus the beginning. So where did she end her hike? 45 feet. 45 minus, where's the beginning? So negative 34. Be careful. What do we need to do here? Keep, change, change. Yes. Then come get one. We're adding. It just says 45 plus 34, right? So 9, 7, 5 and 4 is 9, 4 and 3 is 7. So the change in elevation is 79 feet. 17 does what we did up here, but we add another number. So we're looking at the first two first. Are our signs the same or different? The same. So we have negative what? 32. We're finding the sum. Negative 32 plus 15. Now are our signs the same or different? Different. So we have to find the difference. What's 32 minus 15? Excellent. It is 17. Positive or negative? Good. Our bigger number was negative, so our answer is negative 17. Okay, so I'm going to give you the quiz. You're going to use it. You've got a full half an hour. You've got plenty of time. This is what the quiz looks like, except the numbers are different. So you've got to decide if you're adding, subtracting, what you need to do, right? It's going to be set up the same way. This column is going to be adding, this column is going to be subtracting. We only change when we're subtracting because we have addition rules that we follow. So we always change it to addition, okay? All right.